What's up guys, it's your boy Amgad back to you with another video, and today we're gonna talk about Apple's policy of supporting their devices, especially iPhones. So if you wanna know more, stay tuned. Let's take the iPhone 6s for example here. So the iPhone 6s has almost had 6 years of major updates. The iPhone 6s Plus and the first generation of the SE can run the full version of the iOS 15 without any problems, just like the latest iPhone. And that is a game changer. None of the smartphone manufacturers do this at all. They don't support the phone for 6 years. Nobody does that, especially Samsung. For me, that's a pretty big reason why, Apple fans just love Apple. They support your phone for over 5 years. You don't need to upgrade your phone every 3 or 4 years because your phone is already supported. So instead, they urge you to subscribe in their services like Apple Music and Apple TV, and that's how they get money. By doing this, it makes the consumer stick with Apple because when it's time to upgrade his phone, he will get an iPhone because of how convenient it was for him and of how it was supported, unlike other smartphone manufacturers like Google and Huawei and Samsung. So the iPhone 3G runs pretty slow on its latest version, probably because it was the second iPhone, so it was excused. However, the 3GS was running pretty good on its latest version. It had a significant hardware jump. Even though the 3GS was running perfectly smooth on its latest version, it had the iOS 6. iPhone 4 stopped getting updates at iOS 8. And here we start to get some issues because the iPhone 4 was running slow, it was choppy, and it was, somehow usable. Next is the iPhone 4S. And we got a lot to talk. Not only the last iOS update that the iPhone 4S had was iOS 9, it was basically unusable, and it was a huge mistake from Apple that they ran the software on this phone. And apparently Apple has learned from their mistake on the iPhone 4S and then just stopping the iPhone 5 at the iOS 10, which was pretty decent for the phone. It ran okay on it, but it was way better than the iPhone 4S on iOS 9. Then we reach to the interesting part of this video, the iPhone 5S and the 6. So, these phones stopped getting updates on iOS 12. When Apple released iOS 12, they focused on making the software the smoothest and the best overall experience, because previously the iOS 11 was a little too buggy, but they fixed all of its bugs on iOS 12, and that was also pretty decent. iPhone 5S, I have actually had an iPhone 5S a few years ago and I ran iOS 12 on it and it was pretty smooth. I've had absolutely no issues with it whatsoever. Same goes to the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, because they didn't actually have the big jump of the hardware, and the 5S and the 6, both of them had 1 GB of RAM. Both of them was treated equally in terms of the software support. And here we go, both of them had iOS 12 as the last iOS update for them. And that leaves us with the last supported iPhones, which is the 6S, 6S Plus, and the first generation SE. They run iOS 15 betas right now pretty smooth. They don't have any issues with them. Personally, I wouldn't expect Apple to update the 6S and the 6S Plus and the first generation SE to the iOS 16 because Well, I'm not even sure, to be honest, but that would be a huge surprise for me if Apple did this. And that was it for me in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you'd like. As always, I'll see you in the very next video.